Hey guys, how's it going? I'm more Fatty. Haven't done a live league versus league recording here in a couple days. Been kind of busy, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that today. I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna switch in my offensive coaches real quick, and I do have Andy Reid and Jason Garrett both to level 2, so they give pretty good boosts to my offense. And let's see here. Alright, so they have a bunch of guys in the mid 80s. I'll go ahead and play this guy. This is pretty much a cupcake. Shouldn't be too worried about these teams. He does have a decent amount of enraged guys. Interesting. Just going to turn up my brightness a little bit here. First play from the right hash. I'm going to go with spread slot flags. The counter formation for this is dime, so we could have this countered. If it's countered, I'm going to wide receiver 2, which is Landry. Unless it's critically countered, then I'm going to try to get it to Falk. It is critically countered, so I get it to Falk. Alright, now let's see here. So he does have that play countered. Second play here, I'm going to go with trips tight end wide receiver corner. Counter for this is nickel, so I know it's not countered. The read is I'm either going to hit Gronk or Falk, so the tight end or the halfback, depending on the coverage. If it's man, I'm usually getting it to the tight end. And Gronk is open there. Able to get it to him pretty easy. Okay, so we know we have spread slot flags countered, so we do want to test for 2 more. Let's see here. From the right hash, the next one on my list that I want to call is going to be halfback option. And he doesn't have this counter. The counter for this is nickel. So the read here is I'm going to go to Falk if it's man. And if it's zone, I'm going to hit Gronk up top. And it is man. And Falk's wide open. Alright, so that's good. We know we have one play open there, being halfback option. The next play I'm going to test out is post corners, which the counter for this is nickel, so this could be countered. If it is countered, I'm going to hit Gronk. It is countered. Still able to get it to Gronk in there. Okay, so that was soft countered, so that's good. We know that that's open now. So I'm going to go ahead here and start testing for some runs. Bunch halfback dive. Counter for this is a nickel, I believe, so I don't think he has this countered. Yep, so that's open, that's good. Next play I'm going to test for here is play action, trips, tight end play action, deep attack. The counter for this is dime, so we know that this isn't countered. And Bryant's going to be wide open there, going across the field. Let's see if we can get it in. Able to get it in. We're going to go ahead here and flip toss. It is countered. It's a 3-4, so I'm going to wait for middle linebacker 1 to come down. And then I'm going to snap the ball. And that defender blew that up, but was able to, Herschel Walker there was able to get a piece of him. So I was able to get the corner. Alright guys, so this is drive 2. Just had to pause the video real quick. His kicker does look to have a pretty good kick power. So I'm going to actually take note of what his kicker's kick power is. If I can look at his special teams. I'm pretty sure I can. Okay, so from the last drive we know that post corners and halfback option is going to be open. So The first drive here, I'm gonna make sure he's not live countering, so I'm gonna call halfback option. Okay, he might be live countering. The counter for this is nickel, so this could be countered. If it is countered, I can get it to Gronk. Actually, I can't get it to Gronk because of that giant guy in the middle of the field. So okay, he's not live countering. We do need to note 16% on the long pass. So it's not that high, but it's something to be aware of. I'm going to go with trips tight end wide receiver corner. Counter for this is nickel, so this might be countered. And it is countered. So let's see if that was hard countered. That was also soft countered. Okay. So I'm going to call halfback weak guy double counter here. Counter for this is 3-4. It might be countered. If it's not countered, I'm going to make sure I go outside. And what I mean by outside is my wide receiver 2 blocking the cornerback over there. I'm going to make sure I go outside of him. Perfect. Okay, so that wasn't countered. We're going to go ahead and test out another run play here. Trips tight end halfback counter. This also is not countered because the counter for this is nickel. So the same idea here. I'm still going to try to get outside. I get some great blocking. This isn't countered because the counter for it's a 3-4. Let's go ahead here, get into this last drive. And get this 24 here. Call it a day. Alright, so I'm going to go with the short pass here. I'm going to flip empty shell across. And my read is I'm going to be getting it to my halfback Falk. The counter for this is dime, so it might be countered. If it is, I'm going to look to get it to Gronk in the hole in the zone. And it isn't countered. It's man. Falk's wide open. Next play I'm going to go with here is trip strong flood. Counter for this is nickel, so I know it's not countered. Depending on the coverage, I'm going to get it to the tight end or Moss on the out route. So the next play I'm going to go with here is spread fly drag. This isn't countered, it's a dime. The counter's a dime. So I'm going to read either Moss or the drag route by Dez Bryant, wide receiver 1. Or my third option here is Falk out of the backfield. So it's a deep zone, so Moss is going to be wide open underneath. And second and short here, I'm going to go with play action again. Trip side end play action deep attack. Counter for this is dime, so it might be soft counter. We know he doesn't have it hard countered. Dez is going to be wide open there. Able to get it in. And we're going to call toss here and go for this 24. Perfect. Able to get the 24 for the day. So let's go out real quick and see if we can look at his kicker, because his kicker has like optimal kick power. So I've been interested recently in finding out what is the actual number for the kick power that you want to have to make sure that the kicker doesn't kick it too far. And actually, I'm not going to be able to look at his special teams. Okay, well, that's kind of unfortunate, but I'm pretty sure it's between 85 and like 89. I want to know the exact number though. So I do want to test that a little bit. If anybody has any feedback on that, feel free. You guys see here, I did make it up to Heroic Spam. Proud of my accomplishment. I've been working on my game a lot. We are ranked number 2 in the world at the moment. So it's great. All right, guys. Hey, everybody have a good day. Appreciate any feedback. And yeah, have a good one.